So now we're going to talk about how to survive a remodel. So listen, I told you that I was in the medical field. This is not open heart surgery. This is not replacing a kidney. All it is time and money. So be grateful that you can even think about doing it. I mean, have fun with it, really. You know, people are so stressed, there's dirt. Well, so what? Relax with the dirt. It's the first time in your life where your house can be dirty and you can feel okay about it. And say, you know, I'm so sorry, I'm in construction. That's it. That's all you say. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm in construction. They get it. So first of all, make a list of your priorities. So we're going to write this down. Make a list of your priorities. And then make a wish list. So your priorities, you know, you need a refrigerator, you know, maybe you could keep your stove top, but, you know, wish list is, if were it better, I would like to get rid of my stove top. So you make a priority list and a wish list, okay? Then prepare a budget that's at least 15 to 20% you know is going to be over. And the reason for that is not because of me or any other designer, contractor, but because you're going to say, you know, while you're here, I could use 4 more recessed lights in that office. This lamp hasn't worked for years. Or, you know, my toilet in the powder room is really horrible. Would your plumber mind installing the toilet? I mean, it happens. It happens on commercial jobs. It happens on residential jobs. When planning and budgeting, know that labor is a set price and materials are taxable. So when I do the bid, I do all my labor, you know, as a price, and then I do 100 square feet at $5 a square foot and put a T at the end. So if somebody gives you a bid and it's just one solid price, you don't want that. You want things itemized. So labor is non-taxable, materials are taxable. So for tile, you can figure on, you know, anywhere between $10 to $20 a square foot for installation, depending on what you're using, okay? You can figure on the tile itself could be anywhere from $3 a square foot to $80 a square foot. Wood can go anywhere from, $10 a square foot to $18 a square foot installed, depending on what you're using. And I know I'm giving you wide ranges, but it's the truth. It's wide ranges. Granite slabs for a large slab, probably the cheapest you can find is $900. And then when you get into like the blues and some unusual colors, they could go up to $19 a slab. Small kitchens are $20 a slab, $2,500, yeah, even. Small kitchens probably only need 1 slab. Larger kitchens, 2 or 3 slabs. What else? Painting, you know, it's hard to say painting because generally you're not just having the painter do the kitchen. You're saying, well, paint the adjoining rooms. So it's hard to give you any ballpark of painting. And plumbing, depending on, you know, I give a set price, not an hourly price, because if you had an hourly plumber in there, it would cost you a fortune. So you want to get a set price for plumbing, for sure. And electrical, LED cans can go anywhere from $125 to $145 a can installed. So that's pretty... And then whenever you're doing a project, expect to have all principals involved. So the first time I come out, I want you, your husband, your significant other, you know, whoever's involved in the project, be there. Because you think they don't care, trust me, they care. Because when you're putting money out of their pocket or your pocket, trust me, they care. And they want to know where it's going, and you think they don't have any input, they do. So make sure they're all there. The best way to know your style is to look at some of the dishes that you've really bought over the years and see the ones you've loved. Or look at your clothes. What colors do you generate towards? Or what colors would you if you weren't so fearful? And it's okay to, walk a little bit on the wild side. Everybody is so neutral and so cautious, but it's okay to throw a little color in. I like color. I think it's okay. So expect to be inconvenienced. It's going to be dusty. What I generally do is once we demo the cabinets, I take your microwave and I put it on a table. I take your refrigerator, I plug it into another room. I tell you to go buy paper plates, paper, items, and you just set up a little kitchen there, and with your microwave, you can do almost anything. And then most people have your sink. I don't even need to take down, because even during the granite time, I can figure out a way to keep your sink there so you can still have your kitchen sink if you want it. Right. I don't pull anything out until everything is ready. So let's say, your faucets were in the garage, your sinks were in the garage. I knew that your countertops, your splash was in the garage. I knew my cabinet man was ready to deliver in a week. Right. Then I'd pull everything out, I'd do the electrical, I'd rearrange the plumbing, and then I'd start putting it back together. So you'd have the least amount of downtime.
Oh, so you do all that stuff first.
Yeah.
So then really you should plan the whole house.
Plan the whole house, because you know why? So now you have a nice kitchen, and you're living in your kitchen, you're living in kitchen. Then now you want to do your bathrooms, and all the workmen are coming in and walking on your brand new floor again. If you can do it all at once, it's always better to do it all at once. Yeah, it's less painful than to keep doing. So you want to do both the construction and the design at the same time. So you want to do the design and the construction, in conjunction with each other, because it would be like buying a new dress and wearing old shoes. You want to make sure that it all coordinates together, because at the final end of it, you want it to look good, okay? And you can shop in advance for your items, and you can have pictures, and you should have inspiration things, absolutely. And then you want to make sure that you have the money in advance, because there's nothing worse than having someone who's waiting to close it, or whatever. You want to make sure that you have the money and you're not worried about it, because you don't want to have to stop. It's embarrassing to do that. You want to be able to carry through the whole project. Thank you very much for your attention, and come up here and certainly feel free to ask me any questions. I have a bath class. I don't know when that's coming, but it should be soon.